All right, man. WBC president Ruiz says that Lomachenko deserves the Devin Haney undisputed fight. All right. Also, it sounds like they are setting up the play for Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder to fight in the title eliminator for the WBC belt. So we're gonna talk about that too. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So start off with let's start with the Wilder thing first, real quick. So I seen this on WorldBoxingNews.net. All right, it says that Andy Ruiz confirms Deontay Wilder plan as WBC awaits title decision from Tyson Fury. It says Andy Ruiz confirmed Deontay Wilder is in his tights as WBC awaits decision from Tyson Fury regarding his retirement. So World Boxing News revealed first, Wilder Ruiz is the number one heavyweight fight for Al Haymon to make on pay-per-view. It's hoped that the clash will have the vacant WBC championship on the line in the coming months if Fury does quit for good. Provided Ruiz beats Luis Ortiz, Wilder comes through with Robert Lanius this fall. The collision is on the cards. I think in the cards. But a matchup against Deontay Wilder would be amazing. Said Ruiz, the heavyweight division is wide open, but I'm not overlooking Luis Ortiz. If Wilder is next, he's next, and it's an easy fight to make. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman ratified the status of both PBC bouts and has gone as far as declaring those fights as mandatory semifinals. But World Boxing News understand that this is the case if Fury walks away. The two winners will contest the WC if the belts get vacant. So, but Fury ain't walking away. So it just might turn into a title eliminator, a final title eliminator. No, I'm not buying that pay-per-view neither. I'm not supporting them no more. You know, this Crawford fight don't happen this year. I don't give a fuck if it's January 1st. I'm not breaking bread with them no more. You know, so that is what it is. But you know, it's a fight. You know, it was a fight that almost could have been made for undisputed had Andy Ruiz not lost focus. You know, and Wilder like berated him for losing focus and losing that opportunity and all that type of stuff, right? But at the same time, you know, this dude wasn't doing what he was supposed to do in camp to beat Tyson Fury, no way. And they tried to cherry pick Tyson Fury, all right? They tried to cherry pick Tyson Fury like he was sweet, you know, like some candy yams, and he lost. And it was a cherry pick going wrong. That's exactly what it is. That's what PBC do best. They like to cherry pick, you know, and it was a cherry pick going wrong. And, you know, when he couldn't beat Fury the first time, Al Haymon, um, Al Haymon advised him not to take the fight again. But we make the, he felt he was letting the local dummy box community gas his head up, right? And let him tell him that he won, putting out stopwatches and all that type of shit for knockdowns. It's not how knockdowns are counted. That's just let you know the ignorance that they really have. You know, that just let you know the ignorance that they really have, man. So, but you know, this don't surprise nobody. Um, don't surprise nobody, dog. So, man, it's still a good fight, man. These fights they just throwing on pay per view, man, it's not gonna do well. They gonna say Mexico's gonna support Andy Ruiz, and you know they probably do well for Wilder and Ruiz, but I'm not buying that shit, man. They always giving us. They couldn't make the Wilder Joshua fight, but they can make the Joshua and Ruiz fight. They always trying to give us second rate fight. Al Haymon won't be getting too much money out of me for it at all. I've been canceled Showtime, you know, a while ago. They're not gonna keep playing them games, and they keep playing them same games. And that's all it is a game, you know. Him milking the fight fans' time with subpar fights. And you got these certain fight fans that think these are good fights. You can let them know they ain't. You can tell that they ain't been watching boxing for too long. They don't know the difference between a great fight card and a pedestrian fight card. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes just, I don't even know what took. A lot of it was Earl Spence coming to boxing. You know, what drove them coming from boxing, but to me, it's piss poor, pathetic. Like I said before, man, I'm not gonna just throw my money around for any old thing. I'm just sorry. I'm not. And then they constantly disrespect your dollar, disrespect the fans, disrespect the media members by putting this dog crap on. I'm good on it. So, but yeah, it'd probably be a good fight. But Andy Ruiz got to get past Luis Ortiz first. Now, Fury probably beat Usyk and probably retire, or fight Joshua, then probably retire. I can see that, and then they could fight for a belt. But like I said before, um, it's about to be a whole different, different beast in the division. Uh, with Jared Big Baby Anderson. So we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But that is what it is. But WC Press, it would only be fair for Lomachenko to face Haney-Kambosos winner. I mean, my thing is this. What if was it fair to create the franchise belt for him to avoid Devin Haney? Was it fair for y'all not to mandate the Devin Haney fight and force Top Rank to fight him? People said, well, it was a unification bout and this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third. Man, dude, fuck your unification bout. Because they did the same thing to Jamal Charlo. The black fighters always damn near get the shit in the stick. They do always get the shit in the stick for the franchise title. The franchise title ain't went to one black person yet. One. It's only fair. How is it fair that Lomachenko come get a title shot? Because of the war? That's something that ain't got nothing to do with us. What they got to do about a pricing team in China? When the fight was supposed to be made, y'all ain't make it. When the fight was supposed to be made, y'all didn't make it. And now he want to speak out and he want to mandate shit. I'm telling you, that dude's a racist, dude. And I don't care who your daddy marched with, Nelson Mandela Nelson, whatever it is, dude's a racist. Sorry. And black people shouldn't hold that shit. Sorry. If Floyd would never bring the amount of money, they never would endorse Floyd Mayweather. It's all about the money. But it says boxing staff. It says WC World Boxing Council President Mauricio Suleiman feels it will be right for Vasily Lomachenko to get a crack at the WBC title. Lomachenko is in line to fight the winner of the October 15th rematch between undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney and former champ George Kambosos. Also, October, Lomachenko will finally return to the ring and a bout with unbeaten contender Jermaine Ortiz. Lomachenko was at the top of the lightweight division 2020. He was knocked off his perch by Teofimo Lopez, who a year later suffered upset decision to George Kambosos. Earlier this year, Haney outboxed Kambosos for over 12 rounds to unify WCWA, WO world titles. Suleiman would like to see Lomachenko get the opportunity to reclaim the titles. He lost to Lopez. Quote, that would be only fair, Suleiman told Sky Sports. He has gone through so much just as Usyk went through. Man, niggas done went through a lot. Excuse my French. Black people didn't went through a lot. What that got to do with what his political stuff got to do with earning a title shot? He said, quote, he went back to Ukraine. He was been there supporting his country. Now he left to go train. He's going to fight in October. It'll be very, very just for him to be unable to fight for championships as he did. He's been out the ring, but he's always been a tremendous force. Lomachenko is one of the best fighters in the world. Like I said before, why you didn't force him to fight Haney back when it should have been a mandatory instead of create the franchise belt? People always give Lomachenko a pass. He signed off on that franchise belt. So I don't give a fuck about his situation. He don't care about the black people being oppressed in America and us building this shit for free. He was the recipient and the beneficiary of the franchise title. If he had all them belts, you wouldn't be saying, oh, Devin Haney deserves this. No, you wouldn't. That's why black people need to get their own belts. Find somebody like Magic Johnson. And like I said, Floyd Mayweather was a real mofo. He would start his own belt instead of just being happy to be on the green belt. He was a real business dude. He'd start his own belt and start his own sanctioning belt body, and people will follow that shit. They always copy what he say, but everybody, this generation is just happy with going with the status quo. Young people say, well, I've never experienced racism and none of that shit. You know, a lot of young people don't even know what racism is. They don't even know what prejudice is, the difference between racism and prejudice. They don't even think it exists. So when it's knocking at their door, smacking them in their face, they won't even know it. But he went on at the same time. Suleiman says nobody should underestimate the talent and boxing ability of Haney. Quote: Haney is a tremendous champion. So I'm happy about Devin Haney. He's proved to be the world, proved to the world his process was correct. Once again, so many critics and that he and the WC had to accept. Suleiman said, once you conquer and defeat, you feel proud of how things went. Haney's a tremendous fighter, one of the best in the world without doubt. Any fight, there is so much talent in the lightweight division. Lomachenko, Cruz, Issa Cruz, Javante Davis, so many fights that can be made. We have a lot of things to look forward to in this weight category. Like I said, dude, this dude's racist, dude. It ain't no other way to put it. Why do the black fighters always get the shit in the stick when they come to him? Come on. All this is predicated on the dollar. So I don't care what he went through. They ain't got shit to do with me. You know, when he took that franchise belt not to fight Devin Haney, what that said. Well, you know, he fought a unification bout and he did this, that, and the third, dude. Fight Devin Haney. Now you want him to give you an opportunity, man. Man, I wouldn't give him an opportunity for shit. And then he fled the country. Only reason that nigga came back was because what's my man's name? My man's Ivan Redcash outed him, talking about he fled, and then all of a sudden he came back. That dude ain't got no courage. That dude ran. And he got shamed to coming back and defending his country. He got shamed for coming back from degree. So he's a hero and he's our hero and all this type of stuff, man. I ain't got nothing against Lomachenko, man. Good fighter, but man, all this false hope and praise that he get and his ability to jump the line when he don't deserve it, man. I hope Jermaine Ortiz iced that hoe. That's all I got to say, man. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, we drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree link in the description. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Anchor, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.